So we've just gotten a new piece of concept art from the fantasy project being worked on by the creators of Dying Light 1 and 2. I actually wasn't aware that they were working on another game until I saw this yesterday. These guys are pretty well known for supporting their games for a long time after launch, so I didn't expect a brand new IP anytime soon, especially after they committed to multiple years of support for Dying Light 2. Which is something I definitely think they'll make good on after how well they supported the first game. This actually isn't the first time that Techland has worked on a new IP alongside their main franchise. During the course of Dying Light 1, they were developing a game titled Hellraid, which was put on hold eventually and morphed into the Dying Light DLC of the same name. From this article by Destructoid, it seems like the standalone game wasn't really working out, and here's what they had to say about it. In the recent months, we've conducted an internal analysis and came to the conclusion that Hellraid in its current shape and form is not meeting our own expectations for this project. Therefore, we decided the best course of action would be to send it back to the drawing board and invent our dark fantasy title anew. At some point, the decision was made to turn Hellraid into a Dying Light DLC, so it's fair to assume that the standalone version of Hellraid was going to have similar gameplay to its zombie counterpart. The concept of taking something that works and putting a new spin on it is absolutely fine by me. There's lots of games where I've played them and thought this type of gameplay would be great if it had another type of setting or genre. Looking at the concept art, it's immediately apparent that there will be some similarities between this new IP and Dying Light. I think it's pretty safe to assume that it's going to be open world based on the vastness of the environment, and we can also see that the character is free climbing. Dying Light is obviously very well known for its parkour mechanics, so it's going to be really interesting to see how the developer's previous experience is going to translate into the new game. Other than what it's relatively safe to assume, we know basically nothing so far. It might be first person, or they could pull a Guerrilla Games and go from first person to third, like Killzone to Horizon. It could be melee focused like Dying Light, or expand more on ranged combat, maybe even magic or something else. The setting looks like a blend between fantasy and sci-fi. So what are your thoughts? What would you like to see from this new IP? Do you think it's going to be a spiritual successor to what Hellraid was supposed to be? Do you think it's going to be something entirely new? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.